Hi, this is the first of a series of videos where I'm going to discuss my view of the American political world, and I am claiming that it's a round world, not the flat world, that the major media and most of my friends think it is. And in this video, I'm going to introduce it. So, took some time today to make some pictures, and I'm saying this is the false flat world view of American politics. It's well understood. You got liberals, conservatives, progressives on the far left, populists on the far right. We call them fascists. They call us socialists, and we got a Grand Canyon dividing us. And what I'm saying, the true world is not left and right. It's sort of top and bottom. Although I don't like to think of us people on the bottom, but we are right now. And what we have, the kind of people on top are the corporatists, and the kind of people on the bottom, us, are the people. And the most interesting thing about this, I mean, other than the Grand Canyon is just political theater, these are all the same political party, they're the corporate party on both sides, um, is with the people. Look how close Jimmy Dore and Antifa is right next to the Proud Boys, right? They seem like they're at the far extreme here, Proud Boys on the far right, and but here in this picture, they're just divided by something there, and that something there is the wokeness platform of the People's Party, which I've suggested I'm going to do a more in-depth video arguing that we ought to excise that so we get rid of the divide and we unify the 70 million Trump voters over there and the untold million Bernie voters on the left, and we will defeat these corporatist parties and probably do an end to the Democratic Party. Oops, go over here. Oh, I still got 2 minutes. Let's play 1 minute of a video from Bree, who I really like.
I'm, and you can call me all kinds of names for it, but like I'm deeply curious about the people who are at that rally. And I'm not saying we need like 15 think pieces and deep interviews with every single one of them, you know, but my disgust for white supremacy makes me want to know more, not less about them. I want to know more about what motivated them. I want to know more about what I could possibly say or do to derail them or persuade them. And I find it to be so short sighted for folks who claim to be defenders of minorities and to care so deeply about black people and stuff to want to basically put it all back in the closet and to pretend like wanting to inform yourself about these folks who are supposed to be this big threat is somehow being soft to them or catering to them or appease or wanting to appease them in some way. No, it helps me to be able to persuade a white supremacist to not want to hurt me. Like, I don't understand how that sounds so obvious.
I'll talk more about Bree, but let me just say here, I still got a minute left in my 5 minute video. Uh, I don't know how old Bree is. I heard a person say one time, an African American woman, like between the age of 30 and 70, you can't tell what age she is, right? And so, I mean, Bree could be in her 20s, but like she's got a background. She was in law school. She practiced law for a while. She was in the Bernie campaign. I'm pegging her at this or that side of 30 probably. So she's young. I see her as a kid. Jackson Hinkle, who I've talked about before on these videos, is 21. And these are my two favorite people in the political world, like people who are old enough to be my kid and almost grandkid. And I just think they're just doing amazing things. But you see how Bree was talking there about this round political world. She's curious about this divide right here. This divide right here. And I'm saying, how are you going to talk to these quote unquote racists? It's through the People's Party and without the wokeness divider. All right? And that's this introductory video about the round political world.